chicka. Choo, choo. Affirmation Station, Affirmation Station. What's today's affirmation? Welcome, sunshine, to Affirmation Station. My name is Charente Carr of JCLV21, where I joyously coach life victory. And I am the conductor on this here train where we learn how to maintain our mind, body, and spirit before going to our next destination. This stop has transfer lines to the best day ever continually being, doesn't matter what time it is, on platform 2, or the worst day ever on platform 3. You get to choose wisely of the day that you're having, the day that you had, or the day that you're about to begin. Like every show, I will walk you through 3 exercises to help you get through the day. Specifically for today, it's all about getting ready for the weekend and being excited about that. If it is your weekend, if it's not, then listen to this on your weekend. We're going to be able to do things in these exercises that are going to get our mind at peace, our soul feeling loved, and our body feeling right. This show is Monday through Friday in divine timing, which means I can't give you a specific time, Pacific, Eastern, Indian. I can't give you the time. Only God can give me the time. And if you have me and you follow me, you'll know what that time is if you have your notifications on. Because even I don't know. And I can't tell you, but I will let you guys know I'm in divine timing right now and divine inspiration. This episode, we're going to be focused on Friday fuel to get on the good foot. And we're also going to be celebrating Loyce Hampson NAMFT's 61st birthday today. It's a twofer because it's my mommy's birthday. Yes. So let's wake up some energy that has been stagnant and get things moving. Without further ado, if you hear this cue, because you need to know exactly how the flow is going today. If you hear this, that means that we're beginning a exercise. And if you should hear, this means we have ended an exercise or mission completion, and it's time to celebrate. Alrighty. Without further ado, now that we know the sounds that abound on the ground, let's head to our first exercise. This exercise is called Say It and Claim It. This is all about words of affirmation. So if you're feeling down, it's okay to frown. Just remember to speak yourself up with compliments, saying I love you, and declaration statements of things that you want and that you will focus on today. Here are the instructions. Say these affirmations with me inside that beautiful mind of yours, or say these affirmations out loud. For maximum benefit, I recommend saying these out loud as well as saying these in front of a mirror or your front camera. Without further ado again, it's time to repeat after me to help keep you free. 1. I am grateful for everything I have in my life. I am independent and self-sufficient. I can be whatever I want to be. I am not defined by my past. I am driven by my future. I use obstacles to motivate me to learn and grow. I am surrounded by people who build me up. I will enjoy myself today. I will laugh out loud today. I am committed to a good quality of life. Each year is a chance to reflect on my life and decide if I should change something. There is no greater gift than life itself. Exercise completed. You did it. You did it. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I will let my friend know that is requesting to join in. that I will be accepting guests after we complete the third exercise. We got 2 more to go, and that's when I bring up guests. And that's only so we can keep the flow going and get everyone in and out as fast as possible, because Affirmation Station is an in and out kind of podcast. I just want to let you know that. Just so you guys know, I am very proud of you for doing that exercise, speaking life into yourself, not death, but life into yourself. And I'm so proud of you for doing that. Without further ado, let's get the Billy Bop to the next stop. If you know what this stop is, then you're doing a really good job, baby. This next exercise is called the breeze of breathing. This is where we focus on our life force. Breathing is a natural thing our body does without us even asking. Today, we're going to consciously breathe, and it allows us to energize our bodies, focus our mind, and tap into the inner light that powers us up to say what's up. Tap into our spirit, y'all. Here are the instructions. There are 3 sets, because I don't know what you're doing in life right now. So if you're moving and grooving, that's I think the only instructions I don't have for you, except for relax your shoulders wherever you are. Just take time to relax your shoulders so that you are feeling a little bit better. If you're laying down, feel the support beneath you and close your eyes. If you're sitting, sit up straight, get comfortable, put your feet on the ground. Relax those shoulders, close your eyes, safe to do so for better focus, or not keep them open, but find a focal point. If you're standing up like I am, stand up straight, relax your shoulders. If you're going to close your eyes, put your back against a wall. So if you should feel lightheaded, you do not fall. You're held by the support behind you. And if you don't want to do that, just keep your eyes open. This is simple today. I really is. Today we're going to be doing the 4-7-8 technique, and it goes a little something like this. We're going to inhale through our nose for 4 counts. We're going to hold for 7 counts. We're going to exhale through our mouth for 8 counts. That's the 4-7-8. So 4 through the nose, 7 for the hold, and for the exhale, 8. Now that we know that, and we know about if you're feeling lightheaded, simply slow or stop your approach. If you're ready, like I'm ready right now, let's go ahead and begin, my friend. Inhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exercise completed. You did it. You did it, my friend. Yes, you did. You relaxed that body again. So, with that simply being said, let's keep getting on. If I can say it today. Let's go to the next exercise. Without further ado, let's go to the tap it in. This exercise is also known as the Emotional Freedom Technique, or EFT Tapping, which is an alternative therapy for anxiety, PTSD, chronic pain, weight loss, and other conditions. Look this up. This is something that I did before I even brought it into my episodes. To me, this technique is a form of 2 types of self-love, which are physical touch. Pair that with words of affirmation, and then you just have a love ball that you'll feel after this. I promise you. I promise you on this one. Today, we're going to be doing 3 taps. We have advanced from doing 1 to 2. Now we're at 3. And the taps that we're doing are under the nose, under the chin, and the thymus to lock it in. The other reason why we do underneath the nose, which is literally tapping on and where that middle nostril, or where that nostril barrier is between the left and the right, tapping right underneath there. To do that, we're actually going to be releasing shame, powerlessness, and promote self-acceptance, self-empowerment, and compassion for self and others. If for the tapping underneath the chin, you gotta know why behind the what. If we tap underneath this, it helps us release confusion and uncertainty, which promotes clarity, certainty, confidence, and self-acceptance. And lastly, like I said, for the thymus, we do that point, which is literally 3 fingers down from our collarbone, that chest bone, to help us balance the immune system, which just simply means you get to help your body release its white blood cells just a little bit more. For when you tap on that point, that's exactly what it does. It tells your white blood cells, yo, go find some stuff just in case there's some stuff going down and help my body out a little bit. That's what that point does. In addition to doing that, it locks in the new balance and the alignment throughout our body for the taps that we just did. It's just a supporting thing that we do. Here are the instructions for this. Accept what you're feeling right now. Happy, mad, sad, bad, melancholy, angry, rage, shame, guilt, whatever you're feeling right now, that's okay. It's completely okay. It's completely natural. It's just simply a part of your alert system. And the fact that you're even able to feel the feeling that you're feeling right now is a gift, even though it may not feel like it right now. Because I can understand that if I was in a different headspace right now. It's a gift in disguise. Promise you when I say that. Even if you're feeling really good, that's a gift right there. So accept where you're at. Only by us accepting can we have that awareness to facilitate the changing of that feeling, to integrate it into something that we actually want to be able to focus on and not the thing that we want. We already went over the locations of where we're tapping. Like I said, underneath the nose, underneath the chin, which is literally right underneath your lip area. Tap it on that area. Your thymus, 3 fingers down from the collarbone, that chest area. Tap on it with 4 fingers, 2 fingers, or simply rub on it, or do the Tarzan with the fist, but please be gentle with your body. We're going to be pairing all of this tapping that I just explained with the affirmations that we use from Say It and Claim It. I'm not asking y'all to have remembered them. I got you on that, boo-boo. Let's go ahead and start with underneath our nose, and I will let you know when to switch and when to restart the affirmations after we do that switch. But without further ado, like I said, tap underneath that nose and repeat after me. I am grateful for everything I have in my life. I am independent and self-sufficient. I can be whatever I want to be. I am not defined by my past. Switch to tapping underneath the chin to underneath the lip. And now repeat after me. I am driven by my future. I use obstacles to motivate me to learn and grow. I am surrounded by people who build me up. I enjoy myself today. Go ahead and start tapping on the thymus, the chest bone. And repeat after me. I will laugh out loud today. I am committed to a good quality of life. Each year is a chance to reflect on my life and decide if I should change something. There is no greater gift than life itself. Release the tapping, because we just did this thing again. Exercise completed. You tapped in some love today. You tapped in some love today. So we got to celebrate that. Yes. And we're also celebrating a birthday. So we're just going to do a full little section of celebrating today because, like I said, my mom made it to 61. And because I'm her, this is my stage, I get to talk. So I'm just going to talk for a second. I'm really excited to celebrate you guys. And I'm really, really excited to celebrate my mom, my partner in this life besides her role as my mom. And the reason why I say this is I remember when she was at her sickest. I remember being in the hospital at that time too, and hearing the nurses gossiping about my mom and how she got stuck in a parking lot and the ambulance could not get to her and how scared I felt. I remember her crawling on the bathroom floor to go to the bathroom because her body was frail at the time. Today, that's not her reality. Today, she has her own place. She's a badass mamma jamma to me. She rides a motorcycle. She dances. She lives life to the fullest. She's so freaking happy that I'm so happy to have seen her at her low so I can see her at her high and know that no matter what, everything is possible and you can overcome anything if you set your mind. So I'm going to give you guys the biggest round of applause right now. Woo-hoo! Yes! Without further ado, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Loyce. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
There we go. And the next person I'm going to bring in line order is Mary. Mary, you're going to have 2 minutes to say what you're going to say in regards to affirmations or saying happy birthday.
Loyce, happy birthday. Loyce, I was planning to go dancing and have the DJ do happy birthday for you tonight, but it got canceled. I'm so sorry. It's going to be tomorrow night. And I was send her the video.
Ooh, that's Cheryl. She's loving on that already.
Well, I got to say one more thing. All the women that I met on this app, it's so strange, reminds me of the women in my family.
Is this a good thing or a bad thing, Mary? I have to ask.
It's a good thing.
Okay. I'm just making sure, because sometimes people say that and I'm like, I don't think it was a compliment. So I'm trying to make sure and assess, you know.
Because there's a lot of strong women. There's also gentle women. And there's women who love adventure and live life to the fullest. And that's my family. So I became a part of this family now. So your family's my family. I'm your family now. You're stuck with me, my dear.
I actually already know that. I've been known that for a while now.
Now there's 61-year-old that dances, except I can't, but I do go on the back of a motorcycle.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Young, wild, and free, guys. Mary is
20-year-olds. And it's amazing. Now all these kids on my block, now they have motorcycles. So I'm like, you got to give me a ride. And they're like, we can't give you a ride. You don't have a Hamlet. Is it a Hamlet? Yeah. You don't have.
I got you.
So they took me 2 houses down, and it was great. But I did get on a motorcycle in Greece in the mountains. Oh my God, it's exhilarating going up, and so it's like jagged edges. So one side if you fall, you're gone in the mountains and the ocean.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's a narrow thing, but it was so exhilarating and it was so beautiful and the feeling was so great. But this was a professional rider, so I didn't fear. But these guys, they're just starting out, so I know they don't want to risk it. But it's an amazing feeling, and I want to say again, Loyce, I wish you many, many good and healthy years.
I absolutely love it. And thank you, Mary, for wishing her.
God bless you. You too, my dear. You too.
Bye-bye for now. And then I'll bring up my next guest. The guest of honor and also the sound effect of the karate chop. If y'all didn't know that, now you do. Recorded it, and she actually did a really high kick.
You're so funny.
I'll give you the next one laugh track. Wait. Let me give you the other guys. I'm going to give you guys the second one that you guys probably didn't know was us.
Oh my gosh, you're okay.
What? I was just spilling all the secrets, man.
Oh, that's so funny. I'm sorry. I didn't know you recorded the laugh. That was too funny. But anyway, thank you, sweetheart, for this tribute to me on your Affirmation Station. And thank you, pretty girl in the background. I can't see your name, but I know who you are. Okay, I know who you are. I know that Nicole roll. That's Nicole. I know, and I say Nicole roll. Your face rolled across my screen. That's why I said it. But you are Nicole Roller. But thank you.
I cannot.
And thank you, Mary. No, because I saw the face, but I don't have my glasses on, even though I just got them back from the pharmacy yesterday. I don't have them on, so I can't see. But that I know that's Nicole. Oh my God, that's Angelina. I know you. Thank you, Angelina. Mary. Thank you, Mary. You guys are so sweet. But I appreciate you, Charente, for doing this, and I appreciate being here for the beginning of my 62nd year. Okay, this is like, it is so cool. It is so freaking cool because I did not have to be here. I've been dead, y'all. Okay, I'm serious. I've been dead 3 times, dead strokes.
And I witnessed. And that's why I was like, I just.
Okay. So every day to me is a celebration. I mean, today is particularly, I'm celebrating the day of my birth, but every day for me is a celebration. That's why I get up, get dressed, and act like I'm going somewhere, even when I don't leave the house. Okay. And I was like, why'd you get dressed? Where you going? I ain't going nowhere, but I'm ready. Okay. So I just thank you.
Come back, mama. She'll be back, she'll be back, she'll be back, and one. Hey.
I appreciate everything and all the happy birthdays and the text messages and the Instagram messages and the Facebook messages, and because I've been spent all day. That's all I've done is answer back happy birthdays and talked on the phone. So I ain't got nowhere today yet, because I've been on the phone talking to people I haven't talked to in years, because God just had them call me on this day. And I'm like, wow, I ain't heard from you in a minute. I've heard from family members and everybody else. So I feel extremely blessed just to be here. And I'm looking forward to this Parisian dinner at this Parisian restaurant in Vegas so I can get ready for my Parisian trip. And I'm hoping
I'm ready for it too.
Okay. So, yeah. So thank you so much, Charente, for doing this. I appreciate you, because I wasn't going to get on here and give a talk because God said, no, it ain't time yet. So when it's time for me to actually be on the stage and do my own thing again, he'll tell me when that time is coming. And I think it's going to probably be after I come back from France next month.
So if you can drop down and drop back up, I want to ask you a question, because I'm going to do a mini interview, as in probably 3 questions I want to ask you on this day.
Okay, well, I'll drop down and come right back. Hey, you're so goofy.
Yeah.
You're my child for real.
Yeah, I am. That's why I found a happy birthday you can jam to. Okay, that was a good happy birthday song. I like the Stevie Wonder song, but that one had a little bit more rhythm into it. Okay, so what are these questions? My first question to you is that you have been here for 61 years. Let's say that today is your last day. Do you have any regrets? No, I ain't got not one. I appreciate every pain, every laughter, every tear, every scrape, every break, every surgery, everything I've been through. Ain't nothing I regret about anything, because I can truly say, if I was taken today, I have lived my life to its fullest. As full as I can live it at this stage in the juncture in the game. And I'm hoping to live it more fully as this time goes on, as I'm still allowed to be here. I love that. And thank you for that knowledge. Now, are you ready for the next question? So, my question to you is, last year you bought a house and a motorcycle. What's next for Loyce? I wish I knew. And that's the thing. I have no idea at all. I am just on a yellow brick road where the bricks are lighting up as I walk on them, because I'm just following the inspiration. So I don't even know. I don't know whether I'm going to be a motivational speaker, whether God is going to have me pick back up these 3 businesses and run them, or whether he's just going to say, just keep vacationing. I have no idea. All I know is I'm open to anything that he has for me at this juncture in the game. Anything. It doesn't matter. Because I said 3 questions, so we're going to ask her the last question. This last question. So, I know... The last question... Wait, let me finish this one. So, the one you just asked me. So, because I don't know, I just have to go by faith and by inspiration. And the thing is that I was a therapist, I was a hairdresser, I was a model, I was a whole bunch of stuff, but I had a dream that God escorted me out of all of that stuff, so I'm going to be something different. And what title I'm going to have, I have no freaking idea. So I'm just rolling with it. Okay. So I love that. I love that you're going with divine inspiration, which means you're going to stay in the flow, which is also staying in the know for yourself.
Yes, it is.
So my last question would be is this. Is I could really get to ask you here. I get to actually ask you questions I've never asked you before. So this I'm excited. So with someone, so let's say I'm just going to give you a scenario. Let's say someone is experiencing homelessness, but they have access to a cell phone. They're experiencing chronic pain. They're getting domestic violence. They're not having the best of life circumstances happen to them right now. My question is, what can you tell these people in regards to your 62 years in regards to how you have been able to never give up?
Well, I learned that winners are not people who fail, but people who don't quit, who never quit. And I'm not a quitter. I don't quit anything. Okay, you got to escort my ass out. You got to fire me, and I ain't never been fired. So I just don't quit. You know, I may resign, I may leave, but that don't mean I'm quitting what I'm doing. That just means I'm taking it somewhere else.
So my question to you is this. What would you tell people in regards to this never quitting, in regards to you always stay winning? Are you saying it's a mindset?
It's a complete mindset, because the thing is that there's no failure for me. There's only ways that I learned it didn't work. And I've tried a lot. I was a triadic, I told you. I tried a lot of different modalities, healing treatments, and all kinds of stuff. And the thing is, as long as I'm trying, I'm not going to lose, because I'm not quitting. And the thing is, you got to hold on to that which you believe in. If you don't have a foundation, get one. If your foundation is messed up and I'm going to say shitty, clean it up. And the thing as you clean up your vibration and clean up your own mess that you've already have, then you'll see clearly and you'll be able to see yourself. And don't be afraid to dig deep inside of yourself to look at those old wounds and that old stuff, because in those old wounds and all that old stuff are the gems, or the precious fertilizer that causes you to grow. And it was only when I started looking at my situation as a growth opportunity, as opposed to, oh my God, this is happening again. Now I say, here I grow again, instead of saying, here I go again. I find it's easier to rise above the circumstance, because it's always glory to glory, not glory to gory. Okay? It's a big difference between gory and glory. So I know that it's always here is something better. Here is something better. And if anybody is listening and they know their life, they know it was here or something better. You know? It was here or something better. It didn't end with that gory stuff. It's always something better. And if you look for that something better, you'll find it. But you have to change your mindset. The mountain will move when you recognize the mountain ain't but a molehill, but you just made a mountain in your mind.
I love that. And I thank you. If you want to redraw one more time, you can.
One more time. Okay.
I was like, if you got to go, I understand, because I'm going to be coming to you shortly. I get to hang out with this lady today. It's a good day, yo. It's a good day. 2 days in a row. So, with everything being said, I just want to thank you on air for your wisdom. I want to thank you for being my mom in this lifetime. I want to thank you for never giving up and being Superwoman and showing me what it looks like to also rest, and what it's not in regards to rest in the mess. Okay? To now we're at a place where it's not as messy, it's a lot more clarity. And you also show me what peace is. So I just want to take the time to thank you for your divine. I want to thank you for being able to watch you go from life to death. I want to be able to thank you for you not giving up, because I probably would not be here if you did give up. I thank you for taking me and doing my homeschooling, even though I was not the nicest and I consider myself a brat. I'm okay with that, okay? I understand I was a teenager. It is what it is. And I just want to thank you for being there for me and knowing it takes a village. So making sure that you strategically had people in place to help me with that father aspect, that you knew that if you tried to give it, you could do it as much as you could, but you are who you are. And that's divine feminine. You do have masculine, but you knew that I needed to see a male in that type of role. And I greatly appreciate that you took the time to do your R&D to only allow people that were as the best positive alignment, where I wasn't damaged, I wasn't abused, I wasn't yelled at, and nor I was neglected. And I thank you for being that amazing woman and mom that you are.
Well, you're very welcome, and it's been a pleasure, and still is a pleasure to watch you grow and mature and just come on here and be you. I'm just, whoo-wee. I get so proud every time I hear you doing your station. I be cracking the hell up, but
I know you are.
I enjoy it. And sometimes I'm like, oh
my gosh. You can come back to land. She's coming back, y'all. We didn't lose her. I said one more time, but she's coming back to finish the plane that she was riding on. It's a private jet.
I appreciate you for being amenable to counsel. I appreciate you for not giving up on yourself, and I appreciate you for accepting responsibility for your own vibration, because that takes a lot off of me when I don't have to pay attention to where's she going. Is she getting depressed? Is she doing this? But now all I got to do is check in with you, fill you out, and hey, I'm good to go. And then I get to listen to you talk on this app, and I'm like, oh, that's my baby. Oh, you know that mama that be out there on the bleachers? I'm that mama. Okay? Oh, that's my baby. Yeah, my baby. Hey, y'all, that's my baby. That's my baby. Yeah, but I can't do that because you said I embarrassed you. So when you were running track and doing the shot put and stuff, so I have to quietly yell, yes, that's her. That's my baby. Yes, yes, yes.
Well, okay. I will accept it now because I'm an adult and I was foolish as a child. So I take that declaration back and change it. I accept that.
Well, I'm glad. So I'm very proud of you, and I thank you for giving me a space to talk today. And I really appreciate you being the woman that you've turned into, because I'm so fucking proud of you and your sister that I have left. I'm just, oh my gosh. I like I said, I'm really full, but I know that if I cry, I'm gonna mess up my makeup that I just spent time to put on to get ready to see.
Oh, I know, because I was on the ground, y'all, and I was like, "What is all this sound? I am somewhere." I think I was in her makeup bag. I don't know where I was, but I was down.
Oh, yo, you was on the floor because the phone. You was on the floor, face down, ass up. Well, you know, Mama, I'm still. But anyway, I will see you when you get here within the next hour. All right, I love you, and thank you, everybody. I really appreciate all y'all giving me the high fives and the hugs and all the stuff, the little emojis that you can find. And
if you want to finish the thank you can, Mom. If you don't, I can help you with that. She just wants to thank you guys tremendously from the bottom of her heart. I know that there is a space and a place where she did not have many people in her village to support her. It was really just me and her and God. So thank you from even bottom of my heart for celebrating my mom, celebrating yourself, and growing and flowing. Thank you. And with that being said, and so I don't cry. I didn't get my makeup yet, but I'm not crying yet because I'm going to have to rewash my whole face. I'm not doing that today. Not right now. So with that simply being said, let's go ahead. If anyone else wants to join, you can. The timer is set for 2 minutes. And we're going to try to keep this as one round of 2 minutes. If anyone else wants to say anything in this time right now, and if that's not the case, that is perfectly okay, and we can move on. So we're going to add the beautiful, the one, the only, Kelly.
Hey. I wanted to say happy birthday. I'm like, at 2 minutes, I can do this. And also, thank you both for sharing your beautiful relationship with us right now. That was so uplifting and perfect. So that's all.
I like that's all, folks.
Nothing wise or insightful. Just love it. And happy birthday.
Love you too, and thank you, Kelly. My girl, she's giving you all the love and the thank yous. And if you want to drop, you can before you start crying. That's perfectly okay. No shame here, because that's why I said I'm going to move on, because I'm not going to cry either. Big girl panties on today.
It's just lovely. It's a lovely thing to hear you guys' laughter, and on her birthday. So it's this total healing flowy, rivery thing, it's I just feel it pouring down like a waterfall. And it's for all the negative that we might experience or see or witness or whatever, there's so much beautiful, and you guys are just a part of that for some people here. So thanks.
Thank you, Kelly. And when you said waterfall, I'm just going to let you know what my mama said, because I could hear her in my mind. And she's like, I like waterfalls. I like waterfalls all day, every day.
Oh, that's so funny.
No,
I think I can
she
hear it
loves
too.
waterfalls.
That's perfect. That's probably why I thought of waterfall. That's totally it. So
we're all connected, and just thank you for sharing the space. Thank you for your talk earlier, even though I was not able to join. I saw it and I was like, I'm going to join. And I was like, I don't have the time.
I know, that's what's hard. I'm like, 2 minutes I could do. So, yeah. Yes. Next time, Charente. Next time. All right.
Definitely.
Much love, guys.
I love you. And
I'll
talk to you later. Have an amazing weekend.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Love. Like I said, this is the time for you to shine now, because I'm going to have to head out in like 4 minutes. So I can accept one more guest to come up if you want to say happy birthday, or say what you're thankful for, or what your favorite affirmation is. We've done a lot today in this time period, and I'm really thankful that I changed it from 20 minutes to God's timing. God's timing feels better than my timing. It really does. So we're bringing on Angelina right now. Hi.
Hi. Happy birthday, Loyce. I'm super stoked that you have a mom like Loyce Charenté, and I'm super stoked that she has all 3 of her beautiful daughters in all of the ways that she has you. Happy birthday. And thank you, Charente, for the very, very cool, awesome exercises and the affirmations. I felt them in my guts. It was like salve on my soul. Good medicine.
I absolutely love it. And thank you for the love. Thank you for the happy birthdays. Thank you for you being you. Thank you for your interview ability. Thank you for your questioning. Thank you for your tonality. As I watch and I study and I take what I want to take from you, learning from you. I'll just throw that out there, because when someone comes on this app and actually takes the time to talk and actually provide value added, I take notes to see what really vibes with me versus what doesn't. And even if I don't participate and join all your talks, I still hear you, and I love what I hear, and I thank you for you being who you are. So thank you, Angelina.
Well, you know what? I have to say that if I were just in some random context, there isn't all that much room for whatever's kind of coming through all of us, except for in one another's presence. So I really feel super stoked to be a part of the community that I find myself to be a part of. It's miraculous. And you're a part of it, and your mom's a part of it, and we all know who all the other people. I don't even know all of them yet. It's just a freaking miracle, and it's beautiful, and hallelujah, and I'm happy to be here. And I love your mom, and I love you, and I love your sisters, and I love your family. I love your auntie, and bye.
I absolutely love you, Miss Frost. I love you, Kelly. I love you, Loyce. I love you. Okay, I'm gonna call you Mom, Mama, Mom. Family Guy section. Sorry, it came out, y'all. Thank you, Mary, for your awesome getting down with the getting down. And I appreciate each and every one of you. And like I said, I thank you guys for taking the time today to wish my mom a happy birthday, taking time to love on your body today by going through the exercises with me. And if you're just tuning in now, really cool. Just like this and then go back to it, or click the link, and you'll really have a drop down of all episodes of Affirmation Station, including ones that I decided to record. I will not record all of them, because I'm not going to set myself up with that expectation to not be able to meet it, because I don't want to physically show myself. It just, some days is like that, y'all. So you'll see all the replays there. And just listen back and go through the exercises again of, we go through the exercise to say it and claim it. Words of affirmation. We go to the next exercise of the breeze of breathing, which is conscious breathing to energize our bodies and focus our mind, because there's a lot of distractions in this world that can take us from the divine space of us in human being mode versus human doing. We're not doings, we're beings. And the last exercise that we always run through is the emotional freedom technique, which is called tap it in, which is where we decide to love on our bodies in 2 ways. These 2 are 5 ways that was told from Gary Chapman. If you want to read about the 5 love languages, you can. That just helps you with all your alignment. So So with all that being said, it's time for me to head out and party. What I mean by that is get food, y'all. I like food. Food is one of my favorite things. My mama even knows this, which is why she's like, I call her the gluten-free gourmet because she's just amazing. And it's so much food and so good. And I can have it. I love my mom. So without further ado, let me tell you what the gifts are that I have for you that are digitally available today. Are these simple things. If I could send you an actual hug, I will send you a hug. Because I cannot send you a hug, I have to tell you what I can give you on the online space. In the online space, if you decide to view my link tree in my bio, you'll be able to see these things. A life check-in form just to see where your mind, your health, your career, and your finances are at, so that you have the awareness to change whatever you want to change into the better version of that you want it to be at. Which simply means if you have a goal to have a certain amount of money in regards to your bank account, but you also don't know what a high yield savings account is, please meet the two together, because if you have a high yield savings account, you're making a 1.02% annual rate per year interest rate right now because of inflation. So your money will actually be making money during this time. But if you don't have the awareness around your finances, and if you're robbing Peter to pay Paul, or if you are doing it all in your head, which leads to a lot of lost time, write it all out finally. Be honest with yourself. And if you want to work with me, cool. If you don't, cool. I'm not worried about it. I literally just created the form to help people see where they're at so they can change if they want to change. And for your mind, it gives you your saboteurs. It gives you, if your mind's serving you, if it's not, it's going to tell you if how many positive it takes to counteract a negative. It's going to tell you all that. So there's that. And then, like I said, there's the replays for all Affirmation Station shows for videos that I have done. They're on YouTube. And I'm generally live on TikTok Live, or I'm live on the Wisdom app. And I have all the audios for that as well to make it easier. So when I start doing other talks on my Wisdom, you're not having to go and try to find things. I made it super easy. The next thing you're going to see is the Lighten Up Your Life Facebook community, where I share wellness resources in regards to all things life. I take you from being in the place of dark, feeling stuck, feeling broke, feeling overwhelmed, to you feeling the self-love, the clarity of mind, and you actually going into your divine with achieving the goals that you have set forth for yourself. Last thing on my link tree that you might see, that our highlight is connect with me to get daily affirmations on Twitter or on Instagram. I post daily. I love doing this. It's one of my favorite things. I pre-schedule this all out, and even I get surprised. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot it was for this day, because I schedule a lot of affirmations. Because like I said, every day of the month. So Monday through Sunday. There we go. See, I'm having to remember stuff. It is what it is, y'all. I have moments, I have sections. And then I just post uplifting content. Or you'll see my paintings. There's a couple of things that you might see. You might see my paintings. You might see my silly TikToks. You might see my little dancing. You might see some affirmation stations, the silly videos. You might see a lot of things. You might see my dog. But if you connect with me, you'll feel more uplifted. And if you want to know why you can connect and what's the perfect reason to connect with things that are more uplifting, as an assignment, if you want to do this, if you have Netflix, I'm about to give you a documentary to watch. Please watch The Social Dilemma. There, you're going to understand how the algorithm is really going for you 100%. It doesn't matter what you're engaging with. And you'll also hear how the people that built it from Silicon Valley don't even allow their kids to really even have a cell phone, let alone social media. That says something. Take the assignment, learn for yourself, learn for your family, and learn how to stay as much focused on the things that you want as possible. Because when you do that, they come to you a lot faster. Now, with all that simply being said, I'm not saying you gotta go to bed, but if you're tired, please do. We're right now gonna move full steam ahead to the next destination, because this train gots to go in the flow. And like I said, I want to see my mom today. So we're going to be ending Affirmation Station right about now. And I want to thank you so much for listening in, riding with me to Affirmation Station. You may now exit the train to your next destination. There are transfer lines available to the best day ever on platform 2 or the worst day ever on platform 3. You get to choose wisely in regards to how you want your day to continue flowing, to go, or to reframe it to be. See you next week, Monday, for Monday Mindset at Divine Timing. So hit the follow on my face so that you don't miss that for Affirmation Station. I love you to infinity and beyond. I hope you have a fantabulous day. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, baby. Ta-ta for now. Affirmation Station, Affirmation Station. What's today's affirmation? Happy birthday, Mom. Bye.